Yo, shout out to everybody in the groups, man. Shout out to everybody participating in the Bash at the Beats tournament. Everybody who's been watching the Bash at the Beats, whether live or watching it back on the YouTube channel. Appreciate it. If you do watch it back, if you haven't seen the first round, I suggest you go check out some of the footage from the first round. You can find it on my channel, along with the rest of the tournament there, free of charge. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe, the like on the channel as well. So we here to get started the announcement for the matches for the second round of the Bash at the Beats tournament. Let me see, what did I do with it? All right, so I got it right here. You know what? For a moment, let me chill and let me at least tag the people who are going to be battling in the group or in the tournament. Let me get them up in here real quick so they know who they battling. Anyone up in here watching, if you could tag the group, Let's see here. I'm looking all blanked out because I'm. What's good with it, Fishay? All right, so give me one moment. I'm about to just start tagging people. Terry. Who else I got up in here? We got Terry. So. Marcus. Just tagging the participants. Everybody else go watch back at their own leisure. That includes the participants. I just want to let them be aware what's going on. My fault for not being more up to it, more up on my game with this. I had some family stuff I have to go on. Have to do some house cleaning and whatnot. All right, but look, so real quick, a little recap of yet last week's events. So last week, round one of the Bash at the Beats tournament. Take this off. Bash at the Beats tournament. In the first round, we had Ari take on Loso. Ari beat Loso in his round. And then we had DeMarcus. DeMarcus took on, I believe he took on, was it Terry? And yeah, he lost to, he beat Terry. And Dustin took on Joe. Joe beat Dustin. And then Eric didn't take on Rodney because Rodney wasn't available. We couldn't contact Rodney. We'll get to that. So in a sense, he advanced just off of his opponent not showing at that time. Let me go to it. But he did earn it because Eric took on both Reggie and he took on in a bonus battle, and he took on Joe in just like a little sparring match, like just off the top. Like we just gave them a topic right then and there, and they got it done. So salute, and that was a dope ass battle too. So salute to Joe and Eric. That was probably like one of the most closer battles to judge. And it was like right on the fly, like, all right, yo, just on the fly, like this is the subject, go. And they was ready. Or maybe I think Eric already had his subject, but Joe was on the fly. I can't recall exactly how it went, because but it went down and it was a dope battle. So salute to both of them. There was 3 bonus battles last week, aside from the scheduled 4, with only 3 of the 4 getting completed. We also had Reggie, again, as I mentioned a minute ago, he took on Eric in a battle in which Reggie actually won that battle. Then Joe, because Joe's just in killer mode right now, I ain't gonna lie, but Joe put himself out there. So Joe was so confident that Joe took on Eric, and I believe, if I do recall now, Eric already had his music from the oh shit, I see my boy Aaron Smith on my group chat real quick. I gotta hit him up. Yo, let me see here. Let me hit my boy Aaron real quick, man. All right, so yo, I don't know if you watching Aaron, but let me just explain to you. So basically, like how on Instagram, like you have like Babyface and Teddy Riley, Timbaland, Swiss Beats, RZA, DJ Premier, like we doing that, but basically we're doing a drawing. So we already had like a King of the Ring structure set up, but I'm gonna get to that for the people who missed out, such as yourself in the initial tournament, because we're already into the second round of this first tournament. But we had some people who are I don't know if they're in this group. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eric Jenkins. I don't know if you're in here watching right now, but they had a we had someone, and I think I don't know if they came from the YouTube channel or if they just came from one of the group members' friends list or whatnot. But we have someone that Eric Jenkins, I guess, knows by the name of Ace. I want to say, I can't, forgive me if I'm getting your name wrong, but they've been watching the battles online on the channel, and they said that they want to get down. They calling anybody from the group out to an open challenge. So when I get done announcing the second round matchups and the second chance matchups and doing the drawing for the stipulations, I'm gonna do a drawing for an open challenge for Ace, because Ace say he'll smoke anybody up in here. So if anybody wants to take on Ace in a one off, we could set that up. Now with the stipulations this time, I got a few different ones in here now. I mostly got all the same ones: the R&B, the hip hop, the group, solo, East versus West, etc. The alternative and whatnot. I got a few different ones in here. I got namely two that I could really recall that might just really throw a twist in things. One, I got uh, a battle rap. So where you got 3 rounds, 3 2-minute rounds. So y'all could do that with the 2-minute max for each round. There's only one of them up in here, and again, you guys have 2 choices. So if y'all don't want to do it, y'all don't have to do it. But that was one of them. The other one was a rapping over beats. We already see that the audio's been working fine, and you can hear the music, you can hear everybody's commentary when we go live on the StreamYard and whatnot. So I figure, why don't we do like big ticket basement, and you could pick your own beat and spit your best 16, and pick 3 beats with your best 16, and then we'll basically, whoever has the best 2 out of 3 would get that as well. So that's another one of the stipulations that's up in it. Aaron, I don't know if you are interested. I see you asking about it, bro. I think you got a lot of knowledge in the music. I think you would be a dope challenge for Ace, man. So if you're down for that, let me know at this time. So again, what happened was we had 3 people advance to the winners bracket, but just to keep things moving, Eric Jenkins put his work in last week. He got a win over Joe, who already advanced in the winners bracket. His opponent didn't show up, and he had a second battle with Reggie. So with all that into consideration, we advanced him into the winner bracket. Now, here's where things get a little interesting. With him advancing in the winner bracket, he would be taking on Joe again. Now, we don't want to just have the same old rematches, because then what if Joe beats Eric, and then Eric just already had a win over Joe to get in? So then it'd be like, best 2 out of 3 type thing. So just to dead all that and just clean slate, we're going to switch the match around. So instead of it be Eric versus Joe in the second round, we're going to do Eric Jenkins versus DeMarcus, and it's going to be Ari versus Joe, giving Joe the opportunity to be the Bullet Club killer if he already beat Dustin and then comes off and beats Ari. And then what if one of Ari, Loso, or Dustin come back, hypothetically speaking, from the losers from the second chance bracket, and then what if Joe goes on to the finals and then it's Joe versus Loso? He could like clean slate the whole Bullet Club. That would be crazy. That would be crazy as fuck to me. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That ain't gonna happen, Joe, but that would be dope. So yeah, just to make it interesting, got little storylines to it. So in the next match, but aside from that, we didn't get the two second chance matches. We only got the people who got sent into the second chance bracket. So we never got those matches off. I lost the stipulations. I remember for the Bullet Club one, I do remember one of the stipulations was like wrestling theme songs. And the other one I want to say was like, and I want to say the one for the Terry and Rodney. Oh, so that's the other two matches, by the way. For the people who didn't advance, Rodney, we're going to give you a second chance since you weren't able to make it that whole weekend. We're hitting you up Saturday and Sunday trying to get you for these battles. Same thing with Eric, but he did show up on Sunday, so he at least got that. So that's why he was able to advance. So we're giving you a second chance in the second chance bracket, you versus Terry. And then we got Dustin versus Loso, more Bullet Club versus Bullet Club crime. And let's get into the drawings. I can't recall. I lost the stipulations for the loser bracket, so I just remember one for each. I remember for the Terry versus Rodney, one of the options was Rock, and I remember one of the options for the Dustin or the Bullet Club match, because I knew it was going to be a Bullet Club no matter what. I remember it was like wrestling theme songs. You know what? I do recall for the Terry Rodney. I think it was like one of them was Disney and the other one was cartoon theme songs. I want to say cartoon theme songs was the one with the wrestling, and then the Disney was the one that was with the Rock. So for Terry versus Rodney, this is a wild one, man. Y'all choices. Y'all got to get y'all best 10 ready for if y'all could do these matches Sunday, perfect. But I know I was slow this week. So if y'all ain't ready, just let me know and we could push it back to next week. But by all means, it don't take much time to like just pick 10 songs from off YouTube and play them back. Like, we ain't got to be Teddy Riley and doing Dos Muchos. Like, look at my setup right now. Like, I'm just in my room, dog. Like, I ain't do much right now. Like, y'all don't got to do much, dog. Like, just you got the topic and such a vast library of music to select from. Like, y'all really could make your selection today and be ready tomorrow, to be honest. So I'll be ready tomorrow, and hopefully we could get this done tomorrow. But for those that we can't get, we won't go on to the next round. We'll just shoot whatever for like a later date. If not sometime in the weekday, then on the weekend, whenever we could get the other matches done. Look at my see. This is why I fuck with Joe so heavy, man. Joe be ready to kill right now. Joe's like, yo, he ready to go right now. Cause that's what I'm saying. It don't take long to make these lists. We had 3 battles. We had 6 battles last week. 3 of them were right there on the fly. You didn't have a week to prep. They didn't even have a day to prep. It was right there on the live. Like, all right, yo, what's the subject? All right, boom. And niggas went to beast mode. Reggie went into beast mode. Reggie went into fucking beast mode, dog. Like, Reggie had 2 battles, like, on the fly, bro. Like, here's your subject. Boom, ready. Like, so it really don't take that much time for it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, I'm just giving y'all a day because I wasn't ready today. I was doing my own shit, and I ain't really giving no one they matchups or nothing like that. Even though it really don't matter who you battle, who you matched up against, it really just matter what your subject is, and then getting your list together. But yeah, I got other things I need to take care of today. So like, let's just get this ready for tomorrow. It gives everybody time to really get their list together, and then also just a few extra just in case your opponent got one of the same ones as you and they use it first. So you can't use the same songs in the battle. You know what I'm saying? So again, match 5, match 6. Again, it don't matter the order, but these are the brackets. So technically, match 5 is Terry versus Rodney. Y'all choice is either rock and roll, alternative, anything that's not R&B or hip hop, basically. For Dustin versus Loso, it's either wrestling theme songs or cartoon theme songs, or y'all could do 10 and 10, like however you want to do it. Like, let me know, because that was another thing. Some people, some of these battles last week, there were a couple matches where they agreed to 20. There's a couple matches where they agreed to 10. There's a couple matches where they went into overtime, then overtime, and I think there was one match going to like double overtime. Like I can't recall, but there was a lot of battling. So yeah, so with that said, the other two matches for the winner bracket, because the two second chance matches, it's Rock and Roll Disney, wrestling or cartoon. For Eric Jenkins versus DeMarcus, or no. Eric Jenkins versus DeMarcus, yeah, that's right. I'm about to pull three different choices, and y'all can choose which one y'all want for this week. Or, I'm gonna keep it two. Keep it simple. Or no. I'm gonna pull two, and if y'all can't agree on it, then the third one is like the automatic. Y'all can't choose from the third option. Y'all choose from the first two. So for the first option, it would be East versus West. And Eric Jenkins, you would have East, and DeMarcus would have what? My fault. It's East versus Midwest. So Eric Jenkins, you would have East, and DeMarcus would have Midwest. The second one would be solo artists. So, I can't say. All right, yeah, solo artists. So, y'all could pick one artist, y'all favorite artist, or one person who's, body of work y'all want to run with and battle with it. So it's either East versus Midwest, solo, and if y'all don't want to do either one of those two, the final would be, ooh. I hope y'all don't want to do either one of those two, because this is the third one. If y'all can't agree on one of those two, solo artist or Midwest, Eric Jenkins or DeMarcus, y'all pulled the 16 bars, 3 rounds over the beat. Y'all got that big Tigger, 3 beats, 16 bars, three verses, basically. So I see one solo. If the other one, and I can't see because I'm looking from StreamYard right now. So I see one of y'all want to do solo. If the other one want to do East versus Midwest, then y'all might have to get y'all big Tigger on. Y'all might have to get 3 instrumentals and write y'all some 16s. So you got the best freestyle. That's that old school freestyle, man. I'm an old head, man. Like I was battle rapping back when you was battle rapping on beats and everything, dog. So like yeah. All right, okay. We got solo. I believe it's solo. I think that's both of them. Let me look. All right. They agreed. We got solo. So man, I'm gonna crumble that up, mix it back up, and throw that in there just for the other one, just in case someone's down to do that. Now for Ari versus Joe, I pulled the first one just now, and y'all got Disney songs. They'd agreed on solo. Okay. Ari versus Joe. Y'all second option. So solo, just one person. So say you want to go with Jay-Z, bring your Jay-Z list. The other dude want to go with Nas, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. All right. Ari, Joe, y'all second option. Y'all only get one artist apiece. Y'all could let each other know so y'all don't pick the same person. I would highly recommend that. Ari and Joe, your second choice ended up being instrumentals. So y'all got either Disney songs or instrumentals. If y'all don't want to do either one of those, third one. Oh my god, I know Ari's gonna want this shit off the gate. I think Joe might want this too. I ain't even gonna lie. This is a crazy battle too. This is probably what I'm gonna get. I want to hear some Disney songs. I ain't even gonna lie. But the third choice, Ari versus for Joe is East versus West. Ari would have East and Joe would have, oh, I'm sorry, East versus South. Ari would have East and Joe would have South. All right, so I see Joe want to go with instrumentals, so we just gotta wait to hear back from Ari on that if he's down to that. But if he decides on Disney, then y'all gonna have to rock that East versus South. I think Ari, being strategic, cerebral that he is, will just I think Ari, just being the cerebral assassin that he is just gonna say Disney so that he could get that East Coast again. He just advanced with the East. To be honest, I'd rather see Ari do something else. It's like have him doing the same exact thing he fought with the last battle, but that was the random choosing for that. So with that being out the way, we don't know who's gonna take on Ace yet. Aaron, bro, if you down to do it, man, I would love to get you on this tournament, man, and some and on the show, some type of form. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down for BC. I already got three of the BC family holding it down, man. Or if I could get you and Cisco involved, that would just be beautiful to me, bro. I would love it. But Ace is looking for a challenger. So Eric Jenkins, if you could let Ace know, these are his options. To anybody interested in taking the one-off against Ace, this would be your options for the one-off in the Bash at the Beats tournament, and get some type of incentive to this when we do the second season. If Ace is interested or whoever wins this battle, they'll get a bye in the first round. So in the first, it would be either the first option would be Midwest versus West, with Ace having Midwest. Whoever would take on Ace would have to use the West Coast. Or the second option is South versus East. Ace would have South. His opponent would have East. You know what? I agree. I agree. Someone said that too with Joe. Joe, I agree with that. Give him something different. Yeah. So I'd say instead of the East versus South, y'all got instrumentals or Disney. I'm gonna finish off this bonus one real quick. So for the bonus, the final option. I'm not doing that. This is another one of those regions, and both of their choices are already regions. So I want to give them something other than a region. All right, for them, it will be R&B 2000 to 2020 because the other one choice was R&B 80s and 90s. So this one is R&B 2000 to current. That's for the bonus one-off. So either Midwest versus West, South versus East. And that's dope. That's all four regions. I didn't even peep that. Or the R&B 2000 to 2020. Damn, that's the one thing I forgot to add to the freaking. That's the one thing I forgot to add was a reggae section, man. My brother would be disgusted right now. All right, Joe versus Ari, the third option, because yeah, Ari, you already battled with the East, so to give y'all a third choice instead. Right now, y'all got instrumentals or Disney songs. Ari, you versus Joe. Damn, it's another East Coast in Ari's favor, so I don't want to do that. Uh, man, these drawings really want Ari to just stick on that East Coast for real. The third choice will be old school. So y'all choices is either old school Instrumentals or Disney songs? Joe and Ari. And my notes is so fucked up, so I'm about to just make a little, about to simplify it so I don't forget the matches again. Joe versus Ari. We got what? Where'd this shit go? Okay, instrumental. I got instrumental, old school, or Disney. You know what? I ain't gonna do it if y'all can, because that's easily for the other person to just manipulate things. So that's y'all three choices. If y'all can't come to an agreement, then the judges will decide what y'all will be using for the stipulation. So y'all got like a day to decide that, you know what I'm saying? And then if not, then we'll put the official stipulations tomorrow with the judges. I'll converse with the judges in the judge group chat and see if we already got the agreed matchups. And if not, then they'll go ahead and decide when we go live for the battle. Or well, the battles are live tomorrow, but again, it doesn't take long to, like, you can really, as long as y'all show up, y'all don't even really need a list ready. If y'all show up, someone tell me, I'm gonna be up in there. Obviously, I'm gonna be up in there live. Someone tell me Reggie proved it more than anybody. Reggie came in there and did 2 battles, no preparation. We just told him, hey, you got West, you got this, and he rocked it out. You had the West and you had South. Both times just rocked it out right then and there. It don't take long to go on your YouTube and search whatever song. That's the point. All right. That's the point of all right. Yeah, that's the point of that's the point of this. It's not to, it's just to see like y'all musical taste buds, basically. What y'all like or whatnot. And then let the judges decide, yo, like who kind of like who rocked it better. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how like back in the day, like I ain't that old. I'm old. I ain't that old. I ain't Grandmaster Flash and Cool Herc and all them. Like I don't remember being there for the, you know, DJ battles and all that shit. But like that's what this is. Like keep that in mind when y'all putting y'all shit together, your order and the tracks that you rocking. Like have that shit like you at a house party. Act like you got 2 turntables in front of you, man. Act like you up in Juice when they had the battle, when they had the DJ battles and shit. Act like you battling Danny, man. Danny trying to fucking just get you up off that stage. Now you know if he was battling Danny, man. Danny get niggas the fuck up out of here. I ain't even gonna fight, man. So yo, man, that's another thing, man. We got Ace. He's ready for open challenge. I'm pretty sure Joe, aside from his battle, gonna probably be ready to smoke another nigga. I'm pretty sure DeMarcus, because DeMarcus was with the shits too last time he was up in there live. He gonna be with the shits, man. So like, even if you ain't in the tournament, even if you ain't show up, we'll randomly, if we got 2 people down to do it, we'll randomly pull y'all and y'all could have a one-off. Say someone don't show up to their battle the next day, y'all could go up in there and take their spot or something like that. Like we'll work something out. So yeah, that's what it is. But just again, let me hurry up and get this list put together real quick just to simplify so I don't forget, because these notes is all over the place. So my forgiveness, man. Ari versus Joe, y'all choices either instrumental, old school, or Disney. For Eric versus Joe, y'all got what? Solo, East versus Midwest. And what was their third option? I forgot. I forgot what y'all third option was, so I'm about to just draw y'all a third one. A new one. Solo, East versus Midwest. And or West Coast. So Eric versus Joe, that's your 3 choices. I lost the other one. I know if people watch it back, they're gonna see what it was. Disregard that one. Y'all choices is Solo, East versus Midwest, or y'all both got West Coast. Oh, I know. I forgot. I remember what happened. It was the battle. It was the 16. But yeah, y'all didn't choose it, so I threw it back in there. That's right. All right. But yeah, whatever. So So I'll disregard the West because I recall it now. It was the 16 bar. All right, so I think y'all already agreed. Y'all already agreed to solo. So Eric versus Joe is already a done deal. That's solo. We waiting to hear back from Ari. I believe Joe wanted to do instrumental, unless he want to do old school now, because old school wasn't even a selection back when he originally chose to do instrumental. And then Ace, I already know Ace gonna be ready no matter what we throw at him, because he was up in there ready. He saw how Reggie got down. He saw how Eric Jenkins got down. Man, Eric Jenkins was ready. Eric had a second battle with Reggie, so he had an unprepared battle as well. Joe had an unprepared battle as well. And man, honestly, them unprepared battles was some of my favorite battles, bro. like that Reggie versus Eric, man. Reggie was playing that shit, bro. Like Reggie was wild, and I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Fucking Eric versus Joe. That was probably the closest battle of the whole thing, man. And so this was like, man, I don't want them to have to run it right back, But man, DeMarcus, your sound on the first day was better than your than your second day. During your battle with Reggie, which I did have you winning. So it was like Reggie won one, lost one. Eric won one, lost one. Like everybody damn near had Joe won one, lost one. So see, yes, it's styles make matchups, and then the stipulations also play a factor, man. So but nah, DeMarcus, I don't know what happened to your sound on the second day. You definitely was cooking on both days. It's just your sound wasn't as crazy on the second day. Like you were so crisp on that first day, bro. But the maybe Terry's sound, because Terry's connection was tough. Terry's connection was tough when he battled DeMarcus, but when he was on, I could have sworn he was on at some other point in time and his connection was straight. But anyway, yeah, so let's try to get this sometime tomorrow, man, whenever y'all available. I'm on the West Coast, but I'm gonna be free all tomorrow, man. I'm on quarantine. I ain't really going nowhere. So that is what it is. I'll go ahead and make like a simple post away from the video with like the matchup and the stipulations for each of the matchups. If anybody else is interested in doing a one-off or whatever, we got Ace who won a battle, and if you want to battle someone else, let me know. We'll shake it up and get you a match popping. So those are the matchups. DeMarcus, man, I already know you got the professional ass transitions and scratches and all that shit. So I already know you about to fucking cook, bro. And like if your sound coming like you came in versus Reggie, that's really gonna be a problem, bro. Because I thought Reggie versus Ace, man. I don't know what you trying to do, man. Like y'all trying to do the R&B 2000 versus 2020. Somebody, whoever left the comment, turn my mother loving mic up. Your name ain't coming through the StreamYard, so I can't see who that is. Let me go back into the all right, that's Surfrass. All right, man. Surfrass, let's go with it. Look. Well, nah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like probably Reggie, man. That was a clear W for me versus Eric Jenkins in my book. Not trying to like throw Eric Jenkins under the bus, but Reggie was like throwing out them hits, dog. He's throwing out some fucking haymakers that battle, bro. Like I'll admit you edged Reggie, DeMarcus, but like you ain't like completely smoked my nigga, bro. Like it was a good ass battle. You did clearly got it. You had the crazy ass transitions and shit, man. I really want to see DeMarcus versus Joe, bro. Like I don't know, that just seemed like a good ass matchup for me, man. I want to see Ari versus Dustin because I've seen them in the Bullet Club group chat battle before. They had a good ass battle, but I don't think they nowhere near each other right now. Nope. Loso versus Dustin. That's gonna be a good one right there too, man. Dustin and Loso, y'all got the wrestling or the cartoon theme songs, and Terry versus Rodney, y'all got rock or Disney songs. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna give y'all both each an extra stipulation to choose from. So for Terry and Rodney, and again, if y'all can't come up with a decision, then we'll come up with one for you, bro. But for Terry and Rodney, it would be Midwest versus South, with Terry having Midwest and Rodney having South. And with Dustin versus Loso, I'm pretty sure they're going to already agree to either the wrestling or the cartoon, because those are two, you know, I could see either one of them having some shit to either one of those. But it's like fucking DeMarcus. Let's see. The third would be Midwest, all Midwest tracks for Dustin and Loso. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something fun. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do like the cartoon theme songs or wrestling theme songs or whatever. But all right, so that's the shit. Tomorrow, everybody, man, be ready, man. Be with y'all shit, man. If the judges could be up in here, for one, we all in quarantine. It ain't like we all running the streets right now, for one. So like, don't act like we super busy the whole damn day, for one. So that's the first thing. Two, the judges up in here, man. The judges is all, myself included. I'm not a judge, but I'm the host. We all up in here the whole time from start to finish, man. So we in here longer than the participants who are in this thing for y'all. So y'all could get y'all shit off, and we could get this tournament taken care of, man. So if we could be up in here and wait on y'all, man, the least y'all could do is show up, man. So have that consideration, because we up in here waiting for y'all. Sometimes it's hours going by. I remember one day Reggie and them had a live for like an hour and a half. Then we went live and it was like 2 hours or something like that. And the time, or 3-4 hours, and we have to cut it off. It was 4 hours because that's the limit before it cuts off. We got like 3.5 hours, and then I have to cut that off to continue the rest of the battles. Like we was on here for like 5-6 hours total if you accumulate all that shit up, just so we can make sure everybody get their battle off and everything. So man, if we could take that time out for y'all, man, take that time out for us so that we could just have fun, entertain, and whatnot. So with that being said, everybody get ready. Y'all come to a decision on y'all matchups, and let's get the second round of this tournament underway. See y'all tomorrow. 1.